Hello, everyone. Welcome back to K Speaks TV, and thank you guys so much for joining me today. And thank you guys for continuing to, come over here and just chop it up with me. But my question for you today is: Have you noticed how much you've grown lately? Have you noticed all the positive changes that you have in your life lately? Sometimes we as human beings, we have this way of just being so hard on ourselves for all the things that we have not accomplished, or all the things that we have not yet, things what we're not getting done yet, right? um and because of that, it's like we get stuck in this mindset of just always wanting to do better, to do better, to do better, to the point where we don't see that we have been doing better. Things what used to get you a 10 within 2 seconds, no, it actually takes 10 seconds for get you to a 10, or you just don't get to a 10 any at all, right? And so, for example, right, have you noticed, like, let me talk about friendship first. Have you noticed, like, you ever think about the time when you used to call your friend and you used to complain about the same thing over again, and it's like the tone will just always that same thing I talk about, like the same thing. Is like a lot of negative, or the things them what just go wrong in your life and in your relationship and all of that. And but you get to the point of, oh gosh, me so tired of this. Me tired of this kind of relationship. Me tired of this at work. Me tired of what this a person and do to me, and this a person and say to me. And you're like, if I'm so tired of this, like, that means that people tired of hearing me I complain about the same thing over and over, So, like, what am I gonna do to change that? Or what really me can do about this type situation? No, look at it. If you're supposed to call your friend now, or sometimes when your friend calls you no and them kind of waiting, don't you notice, like, when you know say things to one another, or when you vent to one another, it's not from a place of hostility. It's not from a place of why this always happen to me type situation. It's more like you're trying to get clarity on certain situation, or try to find a solution, from a different standpoint, because maybe the way that you are seeing things is not the same way that whoever you're having a conflict with is seeing it, right? So therefore, that's growth, that's change. But we don't notice that. We notice as people, the fact say when people drift apart. That's mainly what we notice. Like, we notice, say, oh, them not tell with them business again, or so that somebody used to call me all the while and them kind of sitting and them not call me again. That's what we notice. But we don't notice that, no, we and people probably start to see things from two different lenses, or people just tired of complaining about the same thing and they're trying to find a way to change it in the background. You understand? And you yourself, and on top of it too, some people just, after a while, them just tired of hear the same thing over and over. It burn them down away. So it's not that people drift away or people change and them kind of things. It's just that two different lanes. Two different lanes right now. Two different energy might be a flow. You understand? So now, when people call you or when you call people, just notice. Are you calling them with the same aggravated attitude like you've always called them? I play the blame game, or I play victim, or they rub out somebody, instead of calling from a place of clarity. Let me say this to you, and you tell me what you think about it. Let me run this by you, because probably the way how me react there could have been a better way, but in this moment I don't see it. So probably if me tell you, you can't help me. You know what I'm saying? Or probably if this is so triggering to me and them kind of way, me I go say it to you, and probably me saying it to you, me can identify what exactly in this situation trigger me, right? So, and if you're a person that you're not reached this yet, if you're still a call people about the same thing, are still be identified with the same energy from last month, the year before, and the year before, and the year before, are things from 20 years down the line, and you're not going to people for help or some form of clarity and them kind of way, you just want to basically banter them down with your own thing, because you want company. You know them say misery love company and them like way, but that's what you want. Don't be upset with them when they don't give you that energy, right? Don't don't rub them out and them kind of way they are. You basically throw them one side, because them now flow for them energy now flow the same as your energy. Take that as a sign that, you know what, I have some work to do, right? Me see how my friend change, me see how my cousin change, me see how certain people change, and it's working well for them. What can I do to get to that standpoint? And for the persons that are actually putting in the work and just doing something different, wanting help from a place of clarity instead of a place of being bashful or being judgmental and them kind of things, there, kudos to y'all, right? It's the same thing with relationship, girlfriend, boyfriend, husband and wife, right? You ever notice how some people say when other, like, for example, one woman left out her one relationship, all of a sudden now she just look radiant, she's sprucey, body nice, and them kind of thing. The face stop broke out, ear stop drop off of them head and them kind of thing there. You know, from you see them, you see glow, right? Some people might take that, especially the spouse that they're leaving, right? They might take it as, you know, that person never loved me. That this the person they want all along, and them kind of way they, you know? And that is why it's so easy for them to move on. That's why it's so easy for them to walk up on me and them kind of way they. No. It's because inside of the relationship, one person they live in a light, one person when I live in the dark, right? And the person that was there as the light, right? They might try to coexist, or they might try to bring little light inside of the darkness, right? And the fact of the matter is, no matter how much they might try to shine the light in the darkness or whatnot, it keep on a backfire upon them, right? Them, if the person that tell them say them a do too much, right? Them too miserable. They think them a complain too much and them kind of way. So you see what start to happen now? For them light start to dim a little bit in order for keep the peace. You understand? And what happen? The lower your light get, you know what's gonna happen? It's gonna snuff out eventually. Right? It will just disappear eventually. And then now two people are exist in the darkness. Right? And that is why some people, them relationship can be so toxic, because no light, no there, nowhere there. You understand? So they decide, like, listen, I like my light, I like my peace. Me like fi go my bed without anxiety. Me like to wake up without the fear and the torment. Me like to have a conversation with people, and it don't turn out in an argument, it don't turn out in a chaos and them kind of way. And it, no matter what me do, it is just not existing in this space. So therefore, I'm going to take myself away. So that's why when them left, you can see them a glow a certain way. Them, you know, them different, right? Without like this, them just different. If we all them talk, them different, right? Even to the point where if you ask them, like, you know, I'm gonna see, a long time I'm gonna see your boyfriend and them way there. Am I right? You know, a long time I'm gonna see your husband and them way there, and the peace for them have, Them can just say, oh yeah, me see him, him good, you know, or me hear from him and him alright and thing, or me hear from one of them sister them and them say him good and them kind of weird. But you see, if you have certain negativity in you, where you go still need to work on, trust me, you go rub them out. And I can tell you that from experience. When you not heal certain way, or your light start to dim certain way and them kind of way them, when you and people separate, it becomes chaotic. It is still chaos. Them find some way somehow for always, you know, should come and just as try to snuff out the light in a your same way. You understand? And somewhere it might seep in. The darkness might seep in somewhere. So you see, when you talk about them, you feel triggered. You feel triggered by them. You understand? Them can do certain things and you just laugh it off, right? You can't see them sister where, you know, our people say them name and them kind of weird and you're not ready for fly off for the hinges or you kiss your teeth, roll your eye, and all them kind of weird, you know? But the moment you are at peace, you can roll your eye, and it is because it is funny to you. It's like whatever, you know? You wish them well. They are okay. Even if when you see them pop down, them no look right and them kind of weird, you still now go rub them up because you are channel light, you are channel positive energy. So you're not gonna rub them out certain way. You can see them and them look the worst, and you can still say to somebody, say, yeah, me see man them weird, you know. Him not really look like himself and then look weird, but you know, eventually it will be alright. You're not gonna jump up and say, yeah, me silly piece of boy, if you see him mash up and pop down and them kind of weird, like, that is why I left him, you know? No. Because your energy is flowing very differently, right? And it is the same thing when man in a house with woman and the woman of the darkness and the man of the darkness, everything what the man do is a problem to you. You understand? Every time he try to be nice to you, and this can come from like things where you're not healed from, or things where this person probably put you through just the same, and all of a sudden, you know, them a try to change, or them a try to do better and them kind of way, but you just cannot see it because you know, that person, like you as a female, your light snuff out. So it's like when them a come with for them, like no, it a bother you. You understand? So therefore, that man go left. Them a go left. And when you see them move on with one other woman in this instance, and you sit down and talk, say, oh, the reason why they move on so quickly because them never love me and them kind of weird, and everything what me ask them to do, them never want to do it, and them look weird. No. It's because them when I them energy when I vibrate different from what your energy is vibrating at. Right? So they were at peace with themselves before them even left out of the relationship. So they might end up with somebody that is also at peace with themselves, right? But and them not talk nothing, and again them not talk nothing bad. Same like if you met them not talk nothing bad. You understand? Them see you, them wish you well and all them kind of thing there. You decide to get no one in a relationship, them wish you well and them kind of sitting there. But you know over here, so with your dark self and your darkness and them kind of weird. Every time you see me do one woman and them kind of weird, you start to talk bad. You want to keep the pitting them away from him and them kind of weird. You decide to say, oh, you go come got quote and get him for everything where I'm having and whatnot. Because you are still operating from a place of darkness. You're still operating from a place of non-growth. You understand? So, have you noticed any growth in you lately? Anything where you're supposed to be, anything where you're supposed to be proud of. And even if you worked on something in your life, right? Which part? Certain things used to make you fly off at the hinges. Certain things used to make you fly off at the hinges. And you have not done that in months. People come around and say certain things and you know fly off at the hinges right away. But all of a sudden now somebody else come and them do it and you fly off at the hinges. Trust me, stop right there. Don't get mad at yourself. You understand? this is only showing you like, hey, me just need to do some more work. Why is it that all these months I've been doing so great, and then all of a sudden this person can come and say something that trigger me and make me feel like I say, hey, which part me feel like me did supposed to do. I am not there anymore. Listen, don't go down that road, because the moment you start to go down that road, and start to accept, say, you never change, you just cover up certain things, that's where you're going to end up in a whole of a problem. Just accept it for what it is, for what happening in that moment, and just tell yourself, like, me just need to put in a little bit more work, and that's what I am going to do. But I make nobody make me feel bad, because, you know, I have one little mishap from, and after me I do so well all along, I have one little mishap, me not make nobody make me feel bad about that. Me I go just, you know, do what I have to do, right? So, growth is a beautiful thing. It takes a lot of work, and you might grow from one thing or heal from one thing, and then something else come up and you just feel like you're gone all the way back at square one. No. Life is life. What of things and experiences happen in life, which part we're gonna have to work through, right? So when things start to pop up again, what just make you feel like you're just not doing nothing with yourself, don't accept that. Not study that, not take that. Just know that this is something else I'm going to need to work on, right? And again, people want, you know, them have little light in them have little light in them after a while, them can't continue to associate with people that just wrap up in a certain darkness, certain negativity, or which part them energy trap. And you cannot blame people for that. You understand? People know what in a certain what get trapped up on the other hand, what just get trapped up in a certain things, and them kind of way there. Someone who don't want to put in no work, who don't want to change nothing, and them kind of way there. I don't know, when identify with no trauma and them kind of thing, they want to become a trauma, or when just become victim. You understand? Don't feel no way when people don't want to be associated with that anymore. And don't say people go on like them better than people, or you know, I saw you always go on and I change up and what. There's nothing wrong with that. You see, if you can't follow suit, and want better or be happy for the person, so them elevate in a certain way, stay away from them. Instead of trying to snuff out them lights, stay away from them. And that is how murdering and bad mind and corruption always come in. You understand? Because you have some people that's very unconscious in the mind. Them energy lock up in a very dark place, and them look away. And instead of just leaving people who want to do better, are people who don't want to be like what them see them as. You understand? Them decide, say, listen, is either my way or no way. So them kill you, them set you up, them poison you, them do all sort of things to you. You understand? Same thing for relationship, in a relationship, when man decides to beat up woman, or woman decides to beat up man, and them look away. You understand? It's because somebody is trapped in a state of unconsciousness. Them trapped in a state of darkness, right? And when you, at least look at thing you say, them ready for thump in your mouth, them ready for kick off your face, and them kind of way, are them ready for degrade you. And look away. And then you say you cannot stay in a this, right? And you're gonna left. Them ready to kill you, right? Because misery love company. And once you take your light and gone, you know, and them kind of way, and them have to go just did they by themselves operate in a state of darkness. Them cannot manage that. Them can't manage that. So before so, them just take you up out of here, and some of the time them take up themselves out of here just the same. So in all things, you have to be careful of people who that is very negative, and people that is very unconscious, right? Or people who have to snuff out your light, cut down your tree, when your tree starts to sprout up like a way, them ready to cut down your tree, and them kind of way there. Don't make people like them, they ever make you feel bad in yourself. You understand? Or feel like you are do too much because you're not operate from the same place which part them operate, or you're not stay at the same place which part them stay. You understand? For another example, and this video long, so but the last example, alright. So for instance now, you used to get up and go to bar every day, go drink special, right? And one day you look down upon your shoes and say, Bombata, this are shoes that me wear go work, and then look away, you know what? Yeah, I have $500 for one cup of special. Every time I feel like more one special, I go put on your $500 which I can buy a decent pair of clocks to wear. Go work, I can buy a decent pair of working shoes. You understand what I say? Or I tap drink special and then kind of way. You know, I really want to go get my visa. You know, I really want to go work on my passport and things. So, you know, every time I feel for that, I go put on your money and them kind of way and save up for that. Now, all of a sudden, now, every evening you decide, say, you're going to walk past rum bar, or when you sit down at rum bar, you're not buying anything. You're not begging nobody nothing. You just like for around your friend, and you just like for your vibe. When you get your pay, you stop at rum bar, you make sure, say, you go put in your bank or your care, go put in your little savings plan and them kind of way, right? Then all of a sudden, everybody now start to hate you. Them a tell us, say, you change, and them look weird. Them a tell us, you're going like you're better than them. And something. Think to yourself, would you rather feel listen to them and continue to wear your boot at work until you drop off of your foot? You hear everybody talk about say foreign the land the opportunity and them kind of way, right? And you're ready to sit down there and drink where you live with them. Look pan even the big man them and them kind of way they was sit down there so from Wappy Kill fill up. You grew up come see them man they sit down on the roadside and dig out them and nigga. Alright, drink liquor and them kind of way they. You understand? Do you want think to yourself, do you want to be that person, or would you rather figure still continue to put on your money? You understand? You have to make certain decisions in your mind, right? You can't make sake of people and for them dirty ways or for them one way of thinking. You understand? Cause you feel be trapped like them. So if it's a case which part every time you go a bar if you go chill around them and them kind of way, them are gonna make you feel bad for wanting something different from them instead of commending you for wanting something different, instead of bigging you up for wanting something different and them kind of way, then you probably have to go just stay away from them. You know, that is not your crowd anymore, and that's okay. That's okay. Right? Because you know what's going to happen. You see, when you start to do certain things different now and whatnot, and them same one I go come begging money for buy special. And them same one I go tell us, say, yo, when I got a friend, nothing get about me and things like that. And them same one. But nobody was commending you when you wanted to make that move, when you wanted to make that change. And that's okay. Don't stop wanting to do something different with your life. Don't stop wanting that growth. Because of people who constantly spray Gramazone pan for them tree. And if people like that, if them didn't have any semblance a light in them, when them see people elevate certain way, they would leave them alone. But they don't. Misery love company. That's why when certain people decide so them are gonna left the gang or them are gonna left certain lifestyle behind, people are ready to kill them. Because them consistently operate from a place of darkness and negativity, and them like when you're there around, them like when you're there around certain way. And the moment you decide to shift that light from them, you understand that screen from them, that whole mirror situation, it probably can backfire upon you. But that don't mean so you have to stop the way you do. Elevate, grow, change, and get on. don't make fear, don't make fear or wanting to be friend with certain people and them kind of way. Make you stay in a one place for your entire life. I'm gonna do a part 2 to this video with one Bible analogy, right? But I'm gonna stop it right here. Thank you so much, guys, for sticking it up with me until the end of this video, and I really hope that this made sense to somebody. See you guys in the next video. Have a good one.